ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another later, better than never action figure review on the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Marvel Legends Detroit Steel. I did pick this up quite a while ago. It's been sitting around. Finally going to open it over here. It looks all right. I'm not super thrilled about it. Anyway, 3D render image right there. On the back, you can see some more 3D render image, and you can see that that's all he's going to come with. And then on this side, you get a blueprint image right there. No spot varnishing, but you get an Iron Man logo on the top. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to protect your cell phone and you want to armor up like Iron Man, you may be interested in today's sponsor. Thank you, Casetify. And if you are trying to armor up your cell phone like Tony Stark, you could go ahead and do so with the new Iron Man themed Casetify cell phone cases. These are very sturdy, strong cases made for iPhone and Android devices. They have their very cool magnetized pop sockets that you could attach to the back over here, and the cases themselves are magnetized as well, and they're very, very sturdy, and they look awesome, especially with this reflective material. It really makes it feel like you're holding something that was owned by Tony Stark. There's also their magnetized charging devices, as well as an Iron Man helmet AirPod charger. So go ahead and check them out. I think they're awesome. Big thanks again to Casetify for sponsoring this YouTube channel. Link is in the description below, or go ahead and visit casetify.com today. And here's Detroit Steel out of the packaging. And I gotta say, when I first saw this at San Diego Comic-Con, I think it was the Hasbro breakfast, I really wasn't that excited about it. I wasn't really thrilled. I was looking at mostly a repaint, which this is. It's mostly a repaint, but they have added stuff on this, and I don't know what it is, but the colorful paint scheme over here, it's fun to look at. It's fun to hold, and I've had this figure on the shelf for a while now. I bought the figure a while ago. So I've been actually a lot more pleased with the figure than I initially anticipated. Anyway, let's get a closer look. So there are some design differences between this and what I found doing a little bit of research on Detroit Steel. And yeah, this body mold was reused from Ironmonger, and there are some parts where it's not going to match based off of the design from the books. But I think for the most part, it covers all the bases. They have this new piece right over here up top, and you have to assemble these fins, just port them in right over there. They will pop out on me once in a while. If you bonk them or anything, they'll pop out. So it's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing, because good thing because they're not going to break, or it doesn't feel like they're going to break, but bad thing is that, you know, you have to pick them up every now and then. So yeah, you have these exhaust pieces right here, and just like the Ironmonger, you have these pistons that pop off easily. I just leave them out there so I don't have to deal with it. But, you know, I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised, and I know I mentioned this just a second ago, but I am pleasantly surprised with how this looks, and I do like how the head sculpt came out over here. I don't know if it's supposed to have a little bit of white right over there in the middle or not, but, you know, I think the stars and the shiny blue and the red, I don't know, not just feeling all patriotic about it. It's just kind of neat to look at. I love that fade right here with the white and yellow for the arc reactor. Some nice color work right here with the metallic blue. That just really stands out a lot. He's got these added weapons right here, the Gatling gun. The only accessories you get, it's just this effects piece right over here. You just plug that into there. Then you could plug this into the Gatling gun up here, and you're all set to go. So that's pretty cool. This rotates as well. You got your clip right over here too, so we've seen that before. And then on this side you get a chainsaw, some nice little bits of yellow over here. So yeah, I think the paint apps actually really came out very, very clean on this figure. So I do like how it looks. The deco is pretty clean. I can't really complain too much, especially with posing it around right over here. I didn't get much scraping at all on the white sections, so I'm pleased with that. Then here's looking at the back of the figure once more. And yeah, so really just an Ironmonger figure, just added stuff. Now I'm not going to do an articulation segment on this figure. It's pretty much the same thing as what you remember on this figure right over here. I will say that the legs right here, the hips anyway, are very stiff on my figure. I did heat them up and it's still just very frustrating moving those around. I had to grab this one again to just double check and like, nope, legs are fine on this one. But for whatever reason, on this one, it feels like they always want to like spring back into place, and it's just never really easy to work with when it comes to the legs. Anyway, measuring this guy out, you can see to the top of the fins, holy crap, it's what, like 11.5 inches or something? To the top of the head, you're looking at around, what, 9-10 inches, 9.5. Then to bring him out here again, we have the MCU Ironmonger right here next to Detroit Steel, and you can see the differences over here. Not a whole lot of differences, but man, the figure is so big and has so much presence. It's almost like no matter what you paint him, it's going to look cool as long as the paint applications themselves are pretty cool. And I don't know, I think that looks cool. And then here's Detroit Steel next to the Marvel Legends Bleeding Edge Iron Man, way back from the Iron Man 3-Wave. Thanks again, Mr. Phils. And I did custom paint this a little bit. For some reason in my head, I thought we had a new Bleeding Edge Iron Man from Hasbro Marvel Legends, but nope, I'm just making stuff up, right? Right? And then I had to compare Detroit Steel next to, of course, Captain America and a couple other U.S. flag wearing villains. We have Iron Patriot and Citizen V. And then here's Detroit Steel next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Whoa, Detroit Steel? Hey, does that mean you know Eminem, huh? You better lose your out! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know some of these Marvel Legends reviews are late. I'm trying to catch up. New Year's resolution. Trying to get my reviews back on track on a better schedule. So, hey, stay tuned. We got more stuff coming your way. Sorry about the background noise. I can't control what my neighbors do. I hear a lawnmower in the background. It's distracting. But anyway, this figure is very cool, and I like it. It's not going to be for everybody. I don't mind having a new character. I don't mind having Justin Hammer in the collection. I gotta say, it just won me over. There's no other way to explain it other than me seeing it over at San Diego Comic-Con, and then once actually getting my hands on it and holding it and seeing it on my shelf for a while, that made me happy. Now, if you're a diehard Detroit Steel fan, I have a feeling that you're going to be bummed out about this because, yeah, there are some things that are just terribly off-model based off of the comic book art. But I gotta say, it still looks pretty cool. And for me, not being seriously attached to the character, but wanting a new character on the shelf, I think this is pretty sweet, man. Now, it is not cheap. I think it was around 60, 70 bucks, something like that. So it's a big figure. Fairly big price tag, so at around that price point, I'm gonna give Detroit Steel a Sud rating of I love it! Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a pathetic cash grab from Hasbro, or do you think this is a valid release with some cool new parts added to it for those who want the new figures? The fact that it's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, I think that's a cool idea because, hey, it's not really gonna be for everybody, you know what I mean? So let me know what you gotta say about it in the comment section below, and if you wanna follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Rashad, your face is set, Rashad.